Good morning. I hope you're well. My name is Jerome and I am the Sane Realist. It's looking very fall-like out here. We have a quiet moment. There's not too much traffic. It's about 6:30 in the morning on Monday. Today I plan to spend my day at the local, semi-local, here we go. Haha. As long as nobody comes out here, we'll be okay. At the charity down the street, I'm going to be cooking for them. I guess I'll go into the food bank that they have and try to find something that I can put together and use the force and create healthy, nutritious, hopefully delicious food for, I don't know, there's usually about 40 or 50 people a day that come and participate in the program. Somebody's coming out. I'll have to say hello. Excuse me for that. Maybe not. Maybe just checking his mail. So, at any rate, I was just thinking, and this has been something that I've pondered, on the nature of life, of course, and on the nature of the soul. Really. I even asked my wife the other day, do you think that animals have a soul? And her answer was, I don't think so. In order to have a soul, you have to be human. Okay. That's kind of interesting. My wife is coming out. She's heading to work in a good, hard-working way. She looks a little disappointed that I wasn't up there. Hold on. Hello again. Sorry about the pause. You probably didn't even notice it. So, I was asking my wife, do you think a dog has a soul? And that furthers me, or a cat, or a squirrel, or a monkey, or any other creature. And I kind of had to create for myself what is the definition of a soul. And I guess a soul would be I attempted to make like 2 videos or 3 videos yesterday, and every time good morning, I listened to them afterwards, and it was just like huge traffic noise, like rrr, rrr. So I'm going to try to not talk when there's trucks and cars going by, because there will be. So, the nature of the soul. I guess the soul is the consciousness behind the creature, the ability to have care for something other than yourself, the ability to, I think really that's it, just to have compassion and to care for something outside of yourself, and to be able to raise and nurture young. Let's put it this way, the soul is something that provides for all of that, perhaps. And it's really a gift from God. I think it's a gift from God. And I was looking at a spider in the tree up here, and I thought to myself, what about that creature? It's a pretty simple creature, but it's very complex at the same time. Does it have a soul? And I look and I go, well, okay, does it have any kind of compassion or thought? Nah. Does it have the ability to be kind? Nah. It runs specifically on its genetic coding, which basically says build a web. no matter how complex that process is, build a web. You raise your young by creating an egg sac, and then that's over there. Some soulless creatures will even eat their own young if they happen to run into them. For them, it's like it's not even a thing, you know. But let's say a dog or a cat, you know, they nurture their young. They take care of them. They make sure they're going to be okay. Squirrels. You know, squirrels are remarkable. That squirrel is literally climbing up a brick wall. Imagine being able to do that. He was like up a brick wall. Wow. So, a squirrel also nurtures its young. You know, there's a cow, a horse. Maybe it's just a warm-blooded creature thing. But then again, I guess fish don't nurture their young. This is my daughter-in-law, and she's leaving for the day. Have fun. So, yeah, that leaves me and my sister-in-law at home. So, gosh, I don't know. In order to have a soul, do you have to have God? Is that it? I don't know, guys. Please comment on your idea of what is the soul. What is the nature of the soul? You know, and you know, there's a difference between having a soul and being spiritual, even though they are closely related. You know, and is the soul something that moves on and is intact? You know, I look at the world scientifically, realistically, and and that steps outside of that realism and scientific nature, because the soul is something that you can't measure, you can't contain, you can't define, and you can't. I mean, how do you define what it is that causes you to be who you are, to do what you do? You know, even animals, every animal has its own unique personality. And that kind of tells me, yeah, there's just somebody in there. There's somebody body in there. I don't know, this sounds insane. You know, those of you who care, I know you're making it through, but I know that my average view duration is like 4 minutes and 50 seconds, so I'm way over that now. But please comment, help me out here. I really need some feedback, if you will. I don't know why, I don't know where this came from, once again, but it did. And you know I love you all, and God bless you all. And please, God bless me. He does so very much. Have a good day.